What's up guys, Biddle Card Tricks here, and in this video I'm just going to go ahead and ask you to pick a card, any card, out here. Okay, good choice, couldn't have picked it better myself. So just go ahead and look at that, memorize it. Promise you I'm not looking at it right now. Okay, and now I'm just going to go ahead and take it and lose it into the middle of the deck. Okay. So now, I'm just gonna go ahead and just finish off the shuffling with a Pharaoh. Okay. There looks good. Can never go wrong with the Pharaoh. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take the top 5 cards. Okay, so that would be the King of Clubs, the Queen of Hearts, the 3 of Spades, the 4 of Diamonds, and the Ace of Spades. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and ask you, was your card somewhere in there? It was? Oh, okay. Which one of those was it? The 3 of Spades? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and find, okay, yeah, here it is. It's the 3 of Spades right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that 3 of Spades. I'm just gonna go ahead and you can see now that I have successfully moved your 3 of Spades out of there and into this deck. So you can just go ahead and look for your 3 of Spades, which, wait, hold on, what's this? It couldn't possibly be, yay, it's your 3 of Spades. Yeah, so there you go. Hope you guys liked that performance. If you liked it enough, or if you want to learn it, then make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so thank you for sticking around to watch the tutorial on this really cool card trick. So it's called the Biddle Card Trick because at some point you're using the Biddle grip in it, and I guess that earned it the name of Biddle grip card, or just Biddle trick. So, but we're not getting into that just yet, it's not too important right now. So first of all, yes, this is a new deck. I just recently got it. It's the Bicycle Dragon deck, but as you can see, it's not the regular dragon decks like you'd see the like the red or blue or other of those decks. This is just in itself pretty different. I guess more based on like Chinese culture. Yeah, I really like how it looks. Just looks pretty cool. How they have like the little design along the edge of all the faces. Yeah, especially like the jacks, because they look like samurai. So, anyways, yeah. So that's what this deck is. And now for the trick, the Biddle trick. First, you're just gonna go ahead and ask them to pick any card. It honestly does not matter. So let's say they pick this one. Okay, so in this case, it's the 5 of Spades. Normally, it's best if you can't see it, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna go ahead and see it. So yeah, so the 5 of Spades. Just go ahead and let them memorize it, and then do whatever you want to control it to the top, like maybe sticking it into the middle, and then as you're pushing it in, then you're kind of pushing down on it, so then you can get that break right there above it, and then just go ahead and do something like just go ahead and like cut those to the top or something like that, so that now their card's at the top, or do whatever you want. Just make sure that it's at the top, like maybe bring it to the bottom, keep it at the bottom, and then bring it up to the top. Yeah, so just any kind of card control, so that it's at the top. maybe some false shuffles, whatever you want. Does not matter as long as it's at the top. So now what you're going to do is what I did in the performance was, you're just going to be taking 5 cards, and it has to be the one in the middle of those 5 cards. So there are 2 things you can do. What I did was I just did a Pharaoh shuffle, so that 2 cards were above it, like this, so that they're now 2 cards above it, and then just go ahead and bridge that together, so then now it's the 3rd one in the line. But but another simpler thing you can do is just go ahead and, so while it's on top, you can just go ahead and take it, grab another card on top of it, another underneath, on top and underneath, so now it's in the middle. So then what you're gonna do is just gonna, be like, okay, so we have 5 cards here, and then just put about half the deck down, and then this is where the Biddle grip comes in. So you're just holding them in Biddle grip, so the thumb on the bottom edge of it, the short edge that is, and then the pointer and middle fingers on the top edge. If you want, maybe your ring finger, but I usually just do those 2. So then what you're doing here is you're just gonna go ahead and peel off one. So just go ahead and say what they are as you peel them off. So we have here the King of Diamonds, the Ace of Spades, and then what you're going to do here is, you know that the 3rd one's theirs, so then as you peel it off, the 5 of Spades, then just go ahead and get a break right there when you peel it off. So just peel it off so that you get a break there. And then as you're going to peel the next one off, then you're going to drop their card off at the bottom of the pack. So the Queen of Hearts and the 3 of Spades. So now their card is at the bottom of this pack. And I'll admit I probably shouldn't have used this deck because it's pretty visible because they have no borders and it's really dark, and then it just goes, well anyways, yeah, so that's really visible. So maybe just using a different deck that has the borders like regular Bicycle, but in this case it doesn't really matter. So now it's at the bottom. And then just go ahead and set it on top of that. And then whatever you can let the spectator do is like the better it is. So the more they do, the better the trick is. So like maybe when you are doing the Biddle part, then you can have the second half and just have them hold it. And then when you finish up and then get their card on the bottom of the pack, then maybe just like, okay, here, could you just hold this, and then just set that pack on top of it. And they probably won't look because they're just going to be paying attention to this. So then you can just go ahead and ask them, was your card somewhere in here? Oh, it was? Okay, which one was it? And then they'll probably tell you what it was. So in this case it was the 5 of Spades, so you just look through it like somewhere roughly in the middle. So just pick any of the cards that it's like roughly in the middle, and then just put it on top, and then be like, okay, so this is your 5 of Spades, but of course don't let them see it because it's clearly not. So just what you're doing here is just making it look as if you're palming it, but it's really simple. All you're doing is you're just letting it drop on top. So just letting it drop on top. Okay, so yeah, you're just letting it drop, and then just just direct your attention over here so they may think that it's there. And then just go ahead and do something like maybe crumple it up in your hand, and then just throw it into there. And then first just go ahead and show them that you've successfully taken their 5 of Spades out of here and have actually moved it into this pack. So what I absolutely love about this part is the suspense of it. Like if you tell them to look for their card, this is why I like to use cards that have borders, so then it's harder to see that there's one face up, because they're just expecting it to be somewhere in the deck, just anywhere, so they look through it face up. So then they're just looking for their 5 of Spades, and then eventually they come to a card that's face down. It's like, wait, no, and then that's about the point when they start groaning, or at least when I started groaning when I was performing this trick, and then they can go ahead and see that it was in fact their card. So again, it's a really cool trick, just has such a good twist for an ending, and yeah, it's also one of my favorite impromptu card tricks. I just recently learned it. Yeah, and I've performed it to quite a few people already, and they've all liked it. Alright, so that wraps up another video by Strikes Card Tricks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, then drop a like, comment below on what video you want me to make next, and share the video with your friends. And as always, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, in the last video I uploaded, in which I had performed probably one of my favorite magic tricks, then I'll just go ahead and post the link for it in the description box below, but in it I had announced a contest, which was basically just that I had gotten this new deck of cards from a secondhand store. So it's not the blue Dragonback deck, it's this deck. And at the time I had no clue what this deck was. Yeah, but then when I had released that video, like literally just a few minutes after I had released it, then a friend of mine, Alyssa Salinas, had just gone ahead and said that it's the Bicycle Blue Pluma deck. So that was the first and, as far as I know right now, the only guess, and that was right. So congratulations, Alyssa, for guessing the deck correctly. You are the winner of that contest. So well done. So once again, thank you all for watching, and have a great day. Strikes Card Trick signing off for now. Have a great day.